Welcome back to another Banished Souls video. And first off, I would like to thank everyone in our Discord for participating in our awesome weekly farming events that are Fridays and Saturdays. It's just been so cool to have all the turnout that we've been having for it. And if you're interested in something like that and you're looking for a gaming community, Banished Souls, you can't beat it. Great people, great community. We do lots of fun stuff. Leave a comment in the video and I will get you in. And on that note, if you could please help out the channel by smashing the like button and subscribing, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's get into this one. In today's video, we are going to be looking at everybody's favorite tank, the Snow. So I made if you're looking for something that's very sustainable, this is going to be it. You need to check this out. So obviously we're using the Snow, fully ascended to level 7. Our weapons are going to be, now the weapons aren't the key factor in this, but I tried to come up with something that has enough bite to it where it's actually worth using instead of just sitting there taking it being a bullet sponge. So it can give it out too. So we're going with fully ascended Dardanelles front and back. They already come with explosive 3 on them, which is great. And then I also put shock on this one and death blow to finish them off quicker, and also amplified explosive to obviously amplify the explosion that it comes with. And then on the sides, I'm running the heliports for more health sustainability. Get a little health back every time we shoot. So we have the Phantom Mending, which is 10% damage dealt from this weapon, restores hull health. And then we have Burning 2, 20% damage. And then for our modifications, we have Firepower to get a little more power out of it. And then we have Soul Mending to get a little more health out of it too. And then we have Amplified Burning. On the other one, we have obviously the same thing, Phantom Mending and Burning 2, but we also have Combustion to get a little explosive damage in there. And then Severity, just, it actually does work in PvE, but it works much better in PvP. That way, it basically brings their health, keeps bringing their health bar down. Eventually, they have to go back to dock because they can't heal anymore. And then we also have Soul Mending on this to boost up the healing process on the heliport. And then our final Dardanelle, we have Firepower, Blast Range, and Blast Range. Now, the reason we have 2 Blast Ranges is because I ran out of rolls for it. So I'm planning on making another one, but this will do for this. At least you get a very large blast radius, so you can get a lot of damage to quite a few ships all at once. So that makes it good. And then our crown jewel of the weapons, and it's basically our bread and butter for this build, is going to be the Infernal Maul. With it is fully ascended with combustion on it to give it more damage, to give it damage, to give it explosive damage, and durable buoys to keep them out there a lot longer, and then hardy buoys to increase the buoy health so it can't get damaged fast, or torpedoes can take those buoys out pretty easily, and especially the homing ones will target them, so they will get rid of that stuff. This gives it a little more health where they can sustain a little bit more so they can at least get to ships and be able to do some damage. So that's basically our main weapon. Let's get into the armor. We're going to run the Ouroboros to get rid of the severe damage that we take from like flooding mortars and explosive mortars, stuff like that. Anything that's going to give us severe damage. Plus, every time we're bracing, which we're basically holding down that brace button the entire time, everything we absorb in our brace, we get a little bit of health back 15% of damage braced is converted to restoring hull health. So, I mean, we're holding that brace button the entire time in this build. So we should be able to sustain quite a bit. And then furniture-wise, we are going with the water tank, obviously, for way more brace and stamina recovery. And then we're going with beam supports for max hull health and armor. And then company spirits locker. So we get depletion of starter bracing by 20% while slowed by flooding, and twin sails or other status effects. So every time we have a status effect, our stamina every time we're bracing is not draining 20% as fast. Then we have increased brace strength, which we need, and increased armor rating. And then we go to the company screens, which we're basically looking for that increased hull health and area effect damage of any enemy ships by 15% reduces, and it reduces incoming burning charge by 7%. And then we're going to run the machinist table because, like I said, that Inferno Maul is basically our bread and butter for the whole weapons build. So it increases minefield buoy damage by 20%, which is awesome, and increases the area operation of the minefield by 20%. And then we also have dynamic ballast control. Reduces incoming secondary damage for every 100 meters to attacker. Capped at 40% at 600 meters and beyond. Reduces incoming reduces incoming piercing charge from enemy ships by 8% and increases armor rating of equipped armor by 3%. So all of our furniture, except for the auxiliary, is going to be to keep us alive. And then obviously the ship cosmetics is dealer choice. So let's go see what this thing can do. And we can't do anything up there because there's nothing there yet. Alright, so we're going to try to bring this out on the Zerja event and see how we fare with that. Obviously, we're not going to be, a major DPS ship where we're going to be taking out ships immediately with ease. This is all sustainable. This is super tank build, and it's a good one. Always bracing. The more you brace, the longer you're going to stay alive, and that brace lasts forever. No, just irritated me. That's great.
Target the enemy!
This is a great for plundering build as well. It takes those towers at Houston pretty well. Usually they're a one-shot kill. This, it will sustain it. I mean, it's going to take your health down, but it's not going to kill you. So it doesn't do too bad on weapon power either. I mean, it's definitely not a DPS ship, but it holds its own. Get all the ships to follow us, then we can just drop a mine behind us. Let them run over those. Almost done with all the little ships. Little ships are gone for now. He will call in backup. Let's get up there into that circle. A little bit. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to the health on this, but yeah, it's pretty good.
They are close! Sink them!
See how the brace never goes down? Just great setup. Well, that's going to make this take a little bit longer. Again, if nobody knows yet, if anybody comes into these events, like if there's more than one person, they get like super armor on them, or it takes way longer to kill them. That needs to be fixed, and they get way overcompensated.
You were lucky that we would get you.
Now,
Nice try! We will get you back!
We are not one, but many!
Little dog has barked, but no bite!
Keep it up, or we'll die like dogs!
There we go. It's a great build. You got to give it a try. The weapons, you know, it's basically whatever you like to use, but I tried to make it as damaging as possible. It's the sustainability of it is just fantastic. It's a great ship. It's a great build. Check it out. Give it a try. And that's going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys in the next one.